You ready for some genres? Your dream wedding will reveal which Adventure Time character you are. The ultimate character quiz. First things first, pick an engagement ring. Something you might be sparkles about. Next. Where will you go and engage? On a romantic vacation. Describe your partner. Well, God accepting, caring, and loving. What's your wedding venue? You will go to a ballroom. What are you wearing on a big day? Not too fancy. Let's get casual. What kind of dessert do you have? How about just cake? What are you dancing at first? What song? Who's still gotta be the best? Well, everything she does is magic. By the police. How many people are invited? It's got 150. Honeymoon destination? Well, Tokyo or London? Accessory? Necklace. What will you partner after the wedding? You would say Lady Rainicorn. You are a gentle, loving person with this sweet passion. However, if anyone tries to mess with those you care about, you will respond with ferocity and fearlessness. You're extremely loyal to those you look up to, but you aren't afraid to go out and do what you think is right for the world. Dora! Welcome to the best genre ever! Because today, we're taking a look at the top 10 best adventure anime you must see in 2020.
So vamonos! Let's go!
There's a reason why One Piece is still running high despite having over 900 episodes. And that reason is adventure.
Adventure is just begun.
Every now and then, the good old hero's journey, and knowing in the end, teamwork pays off.
There's nowhere to be finding. But how is your adventure awaits?
We've got sword and sorcery, space operas, or some genuine heart-feeling dramas. So, without
That's
further delay,
ridiculous!
let's get started.
Starting off with number 10.
Chain Chronicles.
Chain Chronicles.
Chain Chronicles is an anime spawned by a tower defense game, so you've got the cool world building, plus some great adventure as you
Still gonna love the games ever!
It is about the fight for the continent of Yggdra, It was ruled by the Holy King and his army.
Really?
Until a mysterious
It's
group of
just
soldiers
a,
named
it's
the
just a,
Black Army
it's just a
started
castle.
conquering the land. Similar
Yeah,
to the Holy
castle
Warriors being led
smasher.
by the Holy King,
Whatever they
the Black
say.
Army is led by the Black King. And against his forces,
Long
hero
live
Yuri arises.
the king.
Yuri is a
King
skilled swordsman,
Chronicles.
and the anime
Ever
follows
again.
his adventures along with Fiona. Fiona carries a book named The Chronicle, which is somehow important to the Black Army. The anime has its fair share of mystery, and also some good sword and sorcery
Yep,
battles
it's
as
filled
well.
with mystery
You can call
either.
it the twin of 7 deadly sins, minus the deadly sins, of course. Number 9. Seiken no Blacksmith.
That's just to keep an eye.
Want a good adventure anime with a female lead? Seiken no Blacksmith, or The Sacred Blacksmith, is about Cecily Campbell, a third-generation knight and a girl following the steps of her grandfather.
Oh,
She is
don't you
very
see
proud
that?
of her heritage.
That's a
and her
knight.
only goal is to protect
I know
the city
Smoke of the
she was
Dragon's
raised
birthday
in.
is
But
yesterday.
soon, she realizes
So it's
she's
really
much
great,
too
huh?
experienced when she gets into a
Okay.
fight with a mad veteran.
Sounds
and is
really
saved by
good.
a mysterious blacksmith named Luke.
It's
Impressed
filled
by the blacksmith's
with
weaponry,
majestic.
Cecily soon gets involved with the blacksmith, and this
blacksmith,
takes her on an
I
adventure
suppose,
she never expected. It features some great character development, and is about accepting one another and working
Still
together.
got a blade.
It also has a supernatural backstory that will keep you hooked, and the duo's adventure can keep you binge-watching the anime till its end.
Oh, you binge watching
Number 8.
yourself.
Rage of Bahamut, Genesis.
It's about demons, angels, and magic.
Rage of Bahamut Genesis is one of those stories that has everything you could ask for in an adventure anime. You've got great action, addictive adventure, and the world also excels in terms of world building
still
and being realistic as
evil.
a fantasy world.
I
The
say.
world of Rage of Bahamut is divided into two. Part of it is owned by humans, and the other by demons. This was in order to prevent the awakening of a demon
Well,
beast named
seems a
Bahamut.
little bit darkness,
Now,
I
nearly
suppose.
2,000 years later, a woman named Amira appears with a god key and now searches for her lost mother. She is aided by the bounty hunters Favaro Leone and Kaiser Lidfart.
Well,
The story
seems a
may
little
start
bit of
off as a
weapons
simple
in here.
adventure,
No
but it
need to
soon expands
discover
its scope to
this.
reveal details about a much larger world and builds it up to an epic conclusion.
Well, that's
This
not
is
bad, huh?
definitely one of those adventure anime you should watch.
Ooh.
Number 7, Astra, Lost in Space. Enough about medieval fantasy worlds with demons and heroes. How about travel to the
Well,
future?
seems a little bit
Astra
Star
Lost in
Trek.
Space happens
Onward
in
and
2063,
onward.
where space travel is made possible due to the scientific inventions. 9 students from Caird High School plan on making a planetary camp at Planet McPaw.
Well,
But
still
soon
got a
after
mission
arriving,
to.
they are attacked and
For the outer
teleported to the
space.
distant depths of space.
Yep,
Now,
pretty much a
to travel back to
sci-fi.
their home, they should
And so
cross
do
nearly
you.
5,000 light years. This 12-episode anime follows their adventures as they try to return to their home.
Ooh.
At first, each person of the group has their own ideals, but they soon understand to work with each other and use their strengths for their advantage. Astra Lost in Space is a good anime to watch in the middle
Well,
of
that's
those
a good
classic
anime.
to get a
I
taste
wonder
of
what's up
space
next.
adventure. Number 6, Aaron. Want a more slowly paced emotional adventure? Then Aaron is the anime you should add to your watch list. It is a rather emotional
Ooh.
story about a girl named Aaron, whose mother was a caretaker and a healer of Toda, who are dragon-like creatures used in the war.
Ooh!
But as one of those creatures dies, her mother is executed and
Oh
Aaron
my
is taken
goodness.
into Yojei territory.
What happened
There,
to your
she
mom?
is taken care of by a beekeeper, and she learns of the existence of royal beasts. On her travel to the
Hey,
city
the bees
of
are
Kazanura,
alive in there.
she meets the royal beast Leland, and a bond strikes between the two.
Oh, that's one
Things
strike
soon
at that
turn ugly
again.
as she gets involved in a civil war between Aluhan and Yojei territories. If you get tired of the regular action anime and need some decent adventure with a strong female main character, then Eren is the anime for you. Number 5, Made in Abyss.
Dark fantasy, seinen, and robots.
Made in Abyss is a genuine adventure anime with a theme.
Well, that looks like
loneliness,
that's like an explorer, like me.
In the fictional town of
Oh, seriously, Dora the Explorer.
People who
Hey,
travel
is
too
it
far
filled
to
with
the abyss get
adventure?
a disease known as the Curse of the Abyss. Our protagonist is Rico.
That just
whose
looked like a
mother
girl.
also descended into the abyss to never return.
But never
But one day,
return.
she gets a message from her mother Liza that she's waiting at the bottom of the abyss waiting for her. Rico is soon joined by a robot boy named Reg, and the anime follows their adventure as they descend
Robot
deeper
boy.
into the abyss.
Seems a
Unlike
little bit
other
different.
adventure anime, Made in Abyss features a lot of discoveries as Reg
Oh.
and Rico slowly unravel the
Okay.
mysteries behind the abyss. It is also fast-paced, so it is definitely one of those series you would binge watch. Number 4, Space Dandy. Do you want a modernized space opera version of Cowboy Bebop? Then Space Dandy is the show for
Space
you.
Dandy?
In here,
It's out of
our
this
main
world.
character is Dandy, a rather forgetful alien bounty
no
hunter
need to forget
who is
this.
assisted by a robot assistant and a feline-looking creature named Meow. Dandy is
Hey,
also
that's
chased
like
by Dr.
me.
Gel of
Like
the Frugal
Nature
Empire.
Cat does.
Dandy won't be the best guy to send for a chess match, but he does have some skill with his guns. Like I
What?
mentioned,
It's filled with space.
Dandy is similar to
And
Cowboy
aliens,
Bebop,
too.
But unlike the former series, it doesn't rely on too heavy themes and is instead very lighthearted and has loosely continuing episodes. For example,
They're deep
one
space.
episode may feature characters dying only for them to return as a normal in the next episode.
Well, it's just returning,
It
you
also
know.
deals with many references to older
I think it's
science
sort of like a
fiction,
space
anime
guy.
dramas, music, and internet culture. What can I say? It is a fun and energetic space ride. Number 3, The Gray Man.
D. Gray Man. Demons. Sources? Shannon. Looks like it. I'm being terrible twos this time.
In an alternate 19th century, a group of exorcists known as the Black Order prevent reincarnations of Noah and
spooky.
his 12 apostles.
It's filled
These
with galore.
reincarnations bear a grudge for humanity, and their goal is to destroy them. One of the members of this Black Order is Alan Walker. No, not the singer, but a fictional character. It follows
Ooh,
his
a
adventures
fictional
as he joins the
character.
Black Order to control
Seems
his
a little
abilities and
bit
fight against Noah.
evil.
Apart from having an engaging story, it also features a great power
Dude,
system
am
where
I
the
gonna
abilities of
be
these exorcists
tough?
are called innocents.
Well, I'm gonna
And
accept this.
Each exorcist must learn to control their own innocence. It also has a gripping plot with evil machinations.
And why is there a guy
revealed
with that
later on in the
umbrella?
story.
Seems a little
So,
bit
If you
scary.
want some supernatural adventure, you know what to check out. Number 2, Garo the Animation.
Yarrow, the animation.
It's part adventure, part dark fantasy, and a revenge story at its climax. Garo the Animation is about the Golden Knight Garo, a knight that excels in
a
his
knight.
abilities. The title
Looks
is owned by
exist.
Leon Lewis, who wants revenge from the king's advisor Mendoza for killing
There's
his
no
mother.
need to try about
The
that
anime
evil
follows his
eye.
trails as he
But
meets new
who's
characters and learns
missing
about
out?
his own past while in search for Mendoza. The series has 5 anime, and except for the first 2, the rest follows a different character who inherits the Golden Knight Garo. Compared to
Oh,
many
bows
other
and
adventure
arrows.
anime in the series, Garo is much darker, and
This is
unlike
much
other
better than it
protagonists,
seems a
the
little bit
original
different.
Holder of the Night follows
I
after
guess.
revenge, so expect some plot twists as well. Apart from that, it also has some great
Fantastical.
world building and a
It's filled with
combination of
knights.
sword and sorcery to deliver some superb
Oh,
action sequences.
I see.
Number 1, A Place Further Than the Universe. If you haven't watched this anime, you're missing a lot on adventure, life, and even moving forwards with
That's
your life.
filled with
It is more
destiny.
emotional than other stories. It is about a girl named Mari who meets Shirase, a girl who has been saving money to travel to Antarctica, where her mother had disappeared.
Oh, Antarctica.
They are soon joined by two other girls named Hinata Miyake and Yuzuki Shiraishi, and the four of them plan to head to Antarctica.
Really?
It may look like a simple adventure
It looks like the adventure
outside,
is
but
always
deep
the
inside,
beginning.
Its story is all about making the most of
Yep.
your life, not
That
regretting
seems a little
over
bit
what you missed, and moving
hard
forward
to
with what
find.
life throws at you. It will ring closer to your heart than any other adventure anime, and you'll end the season with
Can't
your
wait to
own
find out in
motivation
this.
to follow your own
Yep.
adventure. So,
There's
did
no
you enjoy
need
the
to
list,
dignify.
my child? What fantasy adventure or space opera are you planning on watching next? Let me know down below in the comment section, and also, don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it.
Well, that's all for today. See you next time on Best Genre Ever.
Alright, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.